Gentlemen, if you've reached your 40s, 50s, or 60s, and you're waking up with less firmness than you used to, I want you to hear something important. You're not broken, and you're not too old. A quiet morning is not a sign that your manhood has expired. More often, it's simply a sign that the communication lines between your brain, nerves, and blood vessels have gotten a little rusty, and they can be switched back on. Today, I'll show you 2 simple pressure points that can help your body wake up strong again, naturally, safely, and without relying on pills. I'm Dr. Daniel Hart, and for nearly 20 years, I've helped men restore their confidence and vitality using simple, science-backed methods that respect the body's natural design. In this video, we'll talk about why morning erections fade with age, how to wake up the pathways that control firmness, 2 pressure points that often restore circulation and sensitivity, and 3 daily habits that help keep your morning strength alive. If you're a man over 40, this may be one of the most important lessons you'll ever learn about your health. The real reason morning firmness fades. One of the biggest myths men believe is that losing morning erections means they're too old or that their testosterone has crashed beyond repair. While hormones do play a role, that's usually not the main issue. The truth is simpler. Blood flow slows down with age, especially in areas we don't move or stimulate very often. Think about a garden hose that hasn't been used all winter. The hose isn't broken, it just hasn't carried water in a long time. The first time you use it again, the flow is weak, sputters a bit, then gradually returns. Your manhood works the same way. Years of sitting, stress, poor sleep, and stiff muscles around the pelvis gradually reduce the sensitivity and circulation to that region. Over time, your body stops sending its usual morning signals. But the key thing is this: the wiring is still there. The hardware is still there. You just need to remind it how to turn back on. And the first switch is located in a place most men never pay attention to. Pressure point number 1. The root switch. Between your scrotum and your anus is a small but powerful zone called the perineum. In many Eastern traditions, this area is treated like the root of male energy. In Western medicine, we don't talk about it much, even though 2 essential structures lie just below it: a muscle called the bulbospongiosus and a major nerve called the pudendal nerve. These 2 help control blood entry into the penis, blood trapping during an erection, sensation, and the reflexes responsible for morning firmness. When the area becomes tight, numb, or weak, which is extremely common in men over 50, the entire system slows down. Here's how to activate it. Step 1. Roll up a soft towel or use a small cushion. Step 2. Sit on it so the pressure rests directly on the perineum. Step 3. Breathe slowly into your belly. Step 4. Relax your jaw, shoulders, and hips. Tension in those areas shuts down this pathway. Step 5. Stay for 2 to 3 minutes. Some men feel warmth, a light buzzing, or even a gentle pulsing sensation. That's your nervous system waking up and sending signals again. I've had men in their 70s tell me they felt more alive within a week of doing this simple practice. Remember, this isn't about forcing anything. It's about restoring a forgotten connection. Pressure point number 2, the inner thigh highway. The second point sits along the inner crease where your thigh meets your lower abdomen. This is where 2 major structures travel: the femoral artery, a major blood supplier to the lower pelvis, and the femoral nerve, which carries signals to the groin area. Over decades, especially with long hours of sitting, these tissues become stiff, compressed, or sluggish. If the perineum is the switch, this pathway is the highway. You can flip the switch all you want, but if the highway is blocked, traffic won't move. Here's how to activate it. Step 1. Gently trace your fingers along the inner thigh crease. Step 2. When you find a tight, tender spot, pause there. Step 3. Apply light, steady pressure while breathing slowly. Step 4. Move 1 inch down and repeat. Step 5. Take your time, 2 to 3 minutes per side. Most men report a feeling of warmth moving toward the groin. That warmth is blood flow, the lifeline of male vitality. One of my patients, a 65-year-old office worker, told me he hadn't felt movement down there in years. After 2 weeks of gently massaging this pathway daily, he said, "Doc, I woke up and thought I was 25 again." And that brings me to something essential. Why these 2 points work. Morning erections depend on 2 systems working together: blood flow and nerve signaling. If either slows down, the entire function slows down. These 2 pressure points reopen blood vessels, stimulate the nerves regulating erections, improve sensitivity, and reduce pelvic tension, restore the morning erection reflex. You're not building something new, you're simply restoring what your body already knows how to do. Medical research supports this approach. Studies have shown simple pelvic floor activation can improve erectile strength by up to 40% in mild to moderate cases. Deep belly breathing increases nitric oxide, which helps improve firmness and circulation. Light pressure therapy can enhance nerve responsiveness and circulation in aging males. But beyond the science, the most important thing is consistency. Your body thrives when you give it regular attention. Practical tips for men over 40. To make these pressure points work even better, add these 3 habits. 1. 5 minutes of deep breathing each morning. Breathing into your belly boosts nitric oxide, which helps improve firmness and circulation. 2. Hydrate as soon as you wake up. 1 glass of warm water kickstarts circulation and protects your blood vessels. 3. Reduce evening sugar and heavy meals. Nighttime sugar spikes hurt circulation and can weaken your morning response. These small steps, done daily, build a foundation for long-term vitality. Gentlemen, your body hasn't forgotten you. Aging doesn't mean losing your spark. These 2 pressure points, just a few minutes a day, can help you reconnect with the strength you thought was gone. You have one body. Treat it with care, give it attention, and it will reward you. If this helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with another man who deserves to wake up feeling alive again.